What are some specific things you're going to look for in the coming weeks and months as benchmarks to measure progress in your own mind for the team? And just what do you think externally? At what point and what will we be able to see to know that progress is being made as well?
Well, I don't know what you guys would be able to see. I know from my standpoint, just about guys getting better, guys coming together as a team, as a unit, guys buying in, to what Coach Fish want to do, what he want to create, how he want to create it. But for the most part, I think we have a great group of guys who has already bought in. Even though they haven't spent much time with Coach Fish due to obvious reasons. But I think guys has already bought in. That's why some of the guys wanted to come here. Even though we recruited some of the guys to come in, these guys wanted to be a New York Knicks. So from that standpoint, they bought in already. So it's just a matter of translating that onto the basketball court.
Carmelo, Mark Berman, New York Post. Phil said the other day he wants to be more involved, maybe in the coaching aspect, helping Fisher. Are you happy to hear that? And do you think last year he could have been a little more influential in that respect?
I really don't know what from what standpoint he's coming from. If I think I know Phil the way I know him, I think it's more of kind of being involved with the coaching staff, being there with them, watching film with them, kind of opening up the dialogue a little bit more. Him sitting in the film room, with us after the games, going over the games, watching more tape, talking to the coaching staff. So from that standpoint, I think, Phil will be more involved. As far as last year goes, honestly, it's hard for me to think about last year. Last year was kind of a blur for me, a blur for us as a team. So we even though we can't forget about that because it happened, we try not to think about that at this point.
Carmelo, Daryl Joyner, WPX 11. You're coming off a knee injury. You're talking about last year being a blur. Can you talk about the difference of your perspective that you're coming into this year, knowing that your health in NBA championship is fleeting? The window may be closing a little bit. Can you talk about how you're approaching this year and the rest of your career at this point?
Well, my window is open. I don't think it's closing. But for the most part, coming into this year, I think we get a chance to write our own destiny right now. And that's the good thing, when we can start off fresh, start off with a clean slate, and we can write, whatever story we want to write, whether good or bad. And I think guys are excited about that, to have a chance to start off fresh and, kind of put the past behind us and move forward.
Carmelo, Bruce Beck, WNBC TV. What do you think about the selection of Porzingis, and what do you think about him as a player right now after seeing him around?
Well, we got him. We got him at number 4. So what I think at this point is a little bit irrelevant. I've showed everybody that I've supported, that pick. I've showed everybody that I've supported Porzingis. As long as me and KP know our relationship, that's all that really matters. It doesn't matter what somebody else might speculate out there. But as far as, him coming into this season, I kind of feel bad for him, man, because there's so much pressure on him at this point, and this guy hasn't played not even 1 minute in the NBA, So I'm going to try to kind of be a big brother to him, man, and kind of take the pressure off of him a little bit, because it's going to be so much pressure, and it's something that he never experienced yet or before. So, he's 19 years old. He's first time into the NBA. This is new to him. And to be a newcomer into this game, into this league in New York, that's tough. And I don't think he knows what he's about to get himself into. So I got to kind of, be that wall for him. So.
Brian Mahoney, Associated Press. When you're playing with a whole new team, really, guys you've never played with before, what will you kind of be looking for to know whether you can win with these guys, or have you kind of seen stuff yet and workouts and stuff?
Well, you just see flashes right now. The times that we've been playing, it's just all about just getting up and down the court, just playing basketball and kind of just having fun, getting to know one another. We haven't put any sets in to know how guys are going to play with each other, know what five is going to play with each other. All of that stuff is yet to come. So, right now, what we've been doing in the summer and the off season is just playing and, kind of helping each other with their games and just kind of bonding a little bit and getting to know one another.
Hi, Carmelo. Chris Herring from the Wall Street Journal. Right here, sorry.
I see you.
It's good to see you again. Is there anything, normally you've said, at this point in your career, you don't really, maybe you go into the off-season looking to maybe kind of work on one thing or improve on one thing, but not much at this point. But coming off a knee injury, Phil mentioned on Friday that he said he talked to you early in the season when he saw that it was tougher for you to get around. Is there stuff that you're looking forward to getting back to make sure that you're still able to do it offensively, defensively, and if so, what would you point out?
Not one thing. My off season started in February. So I've had a long time to kind of rehab and practice and see where I'm at in different phases of the rehab in the off season. And as of right now, I don't think I'm limited to doing anything. I've tested everything out from running to jumping to cutting to just doing everything. To playing 4 or 5 times a day straight, just testing that out. So I don't think I'm limited to doing anything, and that's the exciting part for me coming into this training camp.